Right, hello, here we are, episode 6 of Base Race, and we're getting right down to the pointy end, really. I've just been collecting a whole load of stuff, so I think I will eat up and run back to base and drop that off before I do my next thing. Ooh, here we go. Oh, there's a bit of jumping and bumping around going on. A little bit of lag. Right, so there's base. Base is not far away. Yeah, I really think that I've got to go and roll my sleeves up and do the deep underground mining. Unless I can find some place where there's going to be sort of special supplies of things like diamonds, lapis, those kind of things, then I'm just going to have to get going. And have I got some other wood? Yes, I have. If I make, let's make the extended chest so I can put things away. And right, so what have I been collecting? Oh wow, I managed to get 4 bones. That's useful because that dyes things. There was the andesite. What else? Oh, stone. Just smooth stone I was collecting. I'm not sure about the rest of these things. Where did I get a oak fence? Oh, it was when I went to the village, wasn't it? I don't want that, but I might as well throw it away. Just to make a bit of room in my inventory, I think. That's probably a good idea. Okay. Right, and I don't know what I'm carrying that around for as well. Or the arrow. Let's just throw a few things that are just getting in my way up there in the corner. Okay. Now, was I cooking some food before I went out? No, I wasn't. Is it worth putting down one of the crafting tables there? Right. Deep mining or exploring. That's the other thing. No, we're not that time yet. If I go deep mining, I don't want to do it where I did it just now, because that is a bad place. No, I mean, no, what am I saying? The entity was around there, so I don't think that's a very good idea. If I go along over here, the entity's a little distance away when I go to the future. If I find a place which looks like a likely cave entrance over here, then maybe... So this is all ice plains. Those look like ordinary plains up ahead of me. So, whoa, did a mighty leap off there and absolutely jumped some distance away. Right, so here's a kind of possible... Ooh, that's a watery one. Oh, I don't know about that. Right, let me try. Let's go to the future. Let's... Oh, no, I don't like that. Let's go back again. No. Let's go back to the present. Wow. Okay, right. Don't go anywhere where it's near water. That seems to be a good idea. Right, I'm very confused now. I've lost my bearings. Base is that way. Things haven't loaded quite properly. I'm running around. I'm running around uselessly. A wolf. Ha! We're in a forest. Okay, right. I understand. I wonder what happens if I go up to these extreme hills here and try to go underground from here. Would any of these caves be likely to go down deep? Like that. Hello, is there anyone here? I'm slightly scared. Right, let's go to the future. Okay. Oh, but I've got to get below the seal. That's a bit stupid of me, isn't it? I'll carry on getting the rest of this. Ooh, why did I get a sudden light up? Because Minecraft and glittery, I guess. Everything's lighting up slowly around me. How many of that have I got? 11? I think oh, I can hear the entity coming for me. And this is not deep enough. I'm going back to the present again. Unfortunately. Alright. I'm really... Oh, and it's night time. Ha 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 ha. Now, where's base? Where is base? Base is 2220, okay, and 2500, something like that. So it's sort of that way. Okay, right, well there's the base. Good. I've just got to navigate the overworld, get back there without too many horrors happening to me. Now the interesting thing was I could hear the entity. Oh, no. Oh, and there's those things. Those things, they're after me. Oh, and this isn't right. Ugh. Well. You're going to hit me, aren't you? And you're going to hit me as well. Wow. Haha, that was my... I bet that was my missile. Hey, you. What are you doing? You went through the ground? You're just such a... Oh, no. Did I kill it? Maybe. Oh. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh! Well, thank you. Emptied my stuff all over the place in here. In the base. In the present day. Oh, I don't want to get into death loops with them. Right. Put my boots back on. Put my shield back in its slot. Well, I suppose that fed me up again nicely. I suppose that was one good useful thing out of the whole sorry little saga. Yeah. So, it's not been a very productive session so far, has it? I managed... Oh, it's still screaming away out there. Right, endstone. I think I've got now my extra endstone that I needed. That was the one useful thing about what happened just then. Okay. Have I left anything else laying around? No, I think not. Oh. Right. Well, this has all gone a bit astray. Not what I wanted at all. Okay. Perhaps if I do a bit of exploring instead. I did a bit of mapping out after my last session to see which sections of the world I'd explored, and I realised that one area I hadn't gone was right over to the west. So if I went off and had a good old run round to the west... there's no problem getting bones around here, is there? Right, I think I'd attempted to go to the west, but I just... Oh, I was hurting myself there. I just hadn't gone far enough. Oh, Creepsy. Hi, Creepsy. And we don't need it jittering out just as I'm running past the creeper. Yeah. Okay, change of plan. I'm doing a bit more... Oh, the screaming thing's after me again. Oh, 2 of them. Wow. That's me nearly dead again. Wow. They are so pesky. Really are a pain, aren't they? So I'm in forest around here. West was where I was trying to go. West was where I haven't really been yet. That was the main thing I learned from making my map. Ooh, what on earth is that? It's a mushroom. Oh, more mushrooms. Dark oaks I do need, don't I? Unless that's a mushroom island or something weirdly. Oh wow. Oh, except I'm not in the right time zone for the trees, am I? Oh wow. What if I transport myself from inside a mushroom? Does that mean that's a clear space in the past and I won't get suffocated? Oh, this is it's more of this head boggling type effect that goes on. What am I supposed to be collecting? Let me just guess. It was 1 dark oak log. That was all I wanted from the dark oaks area. Right, if I go in here, go to the past. Yeah, there we are. Look, dark oak log. Collect. Wow. Okay. Well, while I'm here, okay. So this was exactly to the west. Yes. Just wondering what else is around here. The dark oak wood was the only thing I needed from here. That looks like the Extreme Hills, kind of similar place to where I've already been. At least teleporting from here back to the present shouldn't be so dangerous. This is getting really dark in here. I expect we'll have a few bad guys coming to nibble at me. What I really wanted to do was just check out what other biomes we had over in this kind of corner, because this is the main place that I just haven't been yet. Ouch. Is over here. Okay. There's the wall going along. I mean, if there's some kind of a structure, I mean, it would be amazing if we actually had a woodland mansion, but I wouldn't really be happy trying to take one on. I think they're enormous things to try to take on. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the hang of things like this are probably coal in a different era, aren't they? But coal's not really my problem at the moment. Okay, so we've got sea over in this corner of the map. Yeah. Okay. Right, so if I'm sure this is taking me back to the place where I'd already been. Well, or is it? That looks almost like... Is that more? No. No, that's ordinary forest, yeah. So that's Wow, there's obviously a lava lake in there because all the trees seem to be shorn off. I was thinking that these hills were somewhere I must have been fairly near. This looks kind of like the place I went to at the end of the first episode, and also just over there somewhere looks like where I was at the start of this episode. So yeah, kind of a change of plan, unexpected episode, but I've got one useful thing out of it. I got the one dark oak log that we were after getting. I think the only other thing I really want in the way of biomes is if I were to see... Oh, while I'm at it, I think I needed a spruce leaf. Just one spruce leaf, didn't I? Yep, so let's get that. Now, around there we've got nothing. Hello, sheepy. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that it's the vines that are really puzzling me, because I haven't seen anything that looks like it's going to be a jungle or a swamp biome anywhere. So it's making me begin to think that the only way we can get that is going to be from finding some structure like a dungeon or see, this is all just ordinary forest, and you get sprucey areas and the forest areas, but we're never getting anything that's like jungles or swamps. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, well the other one was whether there was a mega tiger anywhere. Now that would have just clumps of, what's it called, mossy cobblestone just laying around for me to pick up, wouldn't it? This place, yeah, it feels like there's a spider dungeon here, but yeah, there isn't there? This place, I think here might be worth another visit. If there's a way I could think of how to, I've got a full inventory right now. No, I haven't got a full inventory. Now, how could I travel from here and get underground here? I don't know. I just don't know. No, because all of this water's going to be magma blocks, isn't it? Which isn't going to be any use to me, because I can't get down underneath them to be able to see what's beneath the seal. Oh, this is the hardest base race I've ever had to work out. It's just, I don't know whether it's just that my mind doesn't work that way, but all of the puzzles it presents to me, they feel like they're, I don't know the way round them. I don't know the way, if there's a place I want to get to, but it's beneath the seal, I can't really work out how to get there. Because if there's ever any water there, then that's going to be something that's seemingly impenetrable. Well, not impenetrable, but I don't want to be jumping onto it. So let's go back to the present. Let's drop a few things off. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about this all over again, because it's all horribly puzzling for me again. So anyway, there's a couple of things for the collection there. Still more bones. You know, there's one crazy thing that I could possibly do before the end. Oh no, it is sunset now. What if I slept? What if I... Right. What if I go to the future? What if I run out here? Oh, goodness me. The bad things that are out here. This is just going to end up with me dying, isn't it? Nope, nope. This doesn't look right. This is... And I can hear the entity coming for me. Right, okay. Abandon that. Come in here. Go back to the present day. And stop the clock. And we'll call that an end of an episode. Please come back and join me next time. Bye bye.